Here's the crazy thing about college. When you're just 17 years old, you make a decision to attend a school that you really don't know anybody, a school hours from home, and a school that you start studying something that you're not really even sure you want to study. And somehow, over the course of 4 years, you find yourself so attached to that place and those people that it feels impossible to know life without it. And yet, after 4 years, you leave. That's the battle of senior year, knowing how much a place and its people have left a mark on your life, and knowing that it's not a forever thing, but certainly something that'll be with you forever.
In the terms of the friend group, I have appreciated being here since day one. Like, I still remember being at Dana and Maggie's apartment, giving them an HDMI cord freshman year, first week, and then Jeremy texting me, he's like, hey, do you want to create a beach volleyball team? And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, do you know any girls? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, I'm by 2 girls. Do you want me to ask them? And he's like, sure. So I asked Dana and Maggie if they've ever played volleyball before, and we created the team, and that's where it all began.
Our spontaneous, a lot of fun just trips. Those are fun. And tacos late at night, sand volleyball, walks, longboard rides. A lot of good memories.
I feel like I was nervous coming in because it's like an established friend group, and I was like, ooh, like they're probably super tight, and you guys were, but you guys were all super welcoming, which was great, and it was helpful that I knew Ellie and Morgan prior and like Lucy, and so that really helped get me in there. And my first impression of people, I knew Morgan and Ellie, so I didn't really have a first impression of them, and Lucy. Dana, I thought you were really funny at first. Well, you are still funny. I still think you're funny. I thought Dana was funny. I was a little intimidated by her. I don't know why, but she's just little and fierce and funny. Megan, I feel like I clicked with Megan pretty quick. Kind of similar interests, art and both biology majors, so that was helpful. Maggie, I didn't get to know Maggie a lot at first, but as I got to know her, I realized like she was really hilarious, and she has really great one-liners that she just throws into situations, kind of like a dry sense of humor. So that was great.
Definitely a favorite, a top 10 memory is when we won the intramural championship. That was poetic. That felt like it was like a 4-year saga. Like, if we would have won freshman, sophomore, junior year, it wouldn't have been the same. The fact that it was senior year against Lucas and Groningen, it was redemptive, it was poetic, it was phenomenal.
We won!
Honestly, some of my favorite memories were just sitting on duty while we were RAs, my sophomore year. Dana and I were both RAs as well as Lucy, and so that means that when one of us was on duty, all 3 of us were on duty at the same time. So that means like 3 nights out of 7, 3 nights out of the week, we'd be sitting on duty in the Covey lobby, and those were just the best memories because you just got to fill time for a lot of hours, and it's fun to just sit and talk and not have to worry about school. We just sit and chat with each other. It was kind of just like our undivided time of checking in on each other, and I loved it.
I remember Ellie asking me one day at work if I knew where I was living, and Ellie goes, well, I think it would be really fun if you would join us next year. Like, I've I'll obviously talk to the rest of my roommates and see what they think, but we would love to have you. And that just honestly felt like an answer to prayers. Then from there on, I started joining, like hanging out with you guys more and meeting the whole friend group, and it was just so much fun. And you guys had such a blast with everything, and there was never a dull moment, and I knew that, oh, this is gonna be the start of something beautiful, something super good that I'm never gonna forget the rest of my life. The Black Hills trip was by far one of my favorite memories. Yeah, like all of us, I'm sure, have said, it was so cool that all of us could go. So truly cool that so many of us could go on this trip and just spend time together. We didn't really need to do anything fancy or do anything crazy. We just were there in community and playing games and laughing and sharing a joy and fellowship, and that is just so beautiful and so filling, and such a wonderful way to spend our last year here together before we all go off in separate places. And yeah, so that was just really awesome. Our little laughs on our hikes, and Maurit's always watching soccer while walking around on the hikes, and us giving him a hard time for not looking around and seeing the beauty that God created, and just like all those little moments on that trip really made it special. So yeah, those are probably my favorite memories of college.
What do you think so far?
This is so great. I love 1880 town. It was really epic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Remember when our songs were just like prayer, like gospel hymns that you call in the air. Come down, sweet reverence, until my simple house and rain, and rain.
You know, this like hike is a show of how we all share the load in life. Like when one person's shoulders get too tired with the backpack, we pass it on, and we all just take care of each other. Oh, it's a video. Okay.
Some of my absolute favorite memories are in Covey 311 with Maggie, and I don't think we ever went to bed at a good time freshman year, and I was so tired all the time because of it, but I wouldn't change it for a thing. Just laying on the bottom bunk beneath Maggie and just talking and laughing for hours upon hours, getting texts from our neighbors telling us to be quiet. Like, college is so good, and I didn't know what college was going to be coming into it, and it's been so much better than I ever thought it could be, than I ever imagined it could be. And really, that's all thanks to this place and these people. This place has been home to a lot of different times in my life, struggles, and a lot of joys. I'm really thankful for that. I'm excited for what comes next. Because while Dordt doesn't come with me, the things and the people it gave me